Welcome to A Day in the Life with David. David can do a lot of things, but in his own time. He can do more than you might think, but you have to wait. Otherwise, he'll wait for you to take care of him. There's a lot of things that David can do. This video will show you a few of them. David can dress and undress himself. Just ask him. David, take off your hat, please. Thank you. How about this scarf? See this scarf? You don't need to wear it in the house. Take it off. Thank you, David. David can walk around. In a place where he's safe and secure, he can even walk unaided. In my house, he prefers to use the walker, mostly because you can't see it, but there's a little cat running around on the floor of the house all the time, and David's afraid he'll trip over him. You'd be surprised to see how fast David can move, walking independently or walking with the walker. You think that he moves slowly, but he can surprise you. David's a good eater, and he loves food with gusto. This can actually present a few problems, because if you're not careful, David could choke. The food has to be pureed or finely chopped, and one thing I've found helps is a plate with dividers. David has CP, cerebral palsy. Using a plate with dividers helps David get the food out of the plate. Also, it prevents the food pooling together so that he then shovels it in his mouth. Small tools like this can really help David. For example, he's eating pudding with a small bowl. And when David's drinking, I use a textured glass. This way, he doesn't gulp it all down, and it's easy for him to hold on to and it doesn't spill. David will often put his hands in his mouth. Wipe your face, David. Wipe your face. The handkerchief helps him not put his hands in his mouth and keeps his face clean. One of the best things for David is to get out and about. We grew up in a very large family, 11 kids. We're the youngest. There were lots of nieces and nephews. So David really enjoys going to a place where there's lots of people that he can watch. We're going to Longwood Gardens. Here's David leaving my house, independently, no walker. I'm standing there in case he wants to hold on to me as he exits the door. But David can do most of it by himself. That doesn't mean he likes to. And finally, here we are getting into the car, getting ready to leave. As you can see, there's a lot of things that David can do, but you have to have patience because he can outweight you, and a few small tools and devices can really aid his independence. So remember, yes he can. With a little support, yes he can. Thanks very much on behalf of David and his family. We appreciate the work that you do.